I was thinking lately, what's been coming out of my mouth is that I'm burnt out. I remember the last time I said I was burnt out. Kind of regret that. But I wasn't talking about the same thing. I'm burnt out? Like, what do you mean burnt out? So you're doing a lot of things because you're clean now? Like all the meetings and, you know, the grind, the normal stuff, the stuff that you said you were only functioning at a basic human level, the bare minimum, not even that. You were doing the bare minimum terribly, and now you're killing it and you're fucking burnt. See, it's so easy for me to get in my head and then start saying that shit to people, that I'm burnt. Yeah, you need a break. That's it. End of discussion. But fucking no, you're not burnt. It's just that part of you that you're trying to burn and kill and disintegrate still is screaming to come back. The laziness, the wake up late, don't get my clothes ready, don't go to the gym, don't do recovery, get loaded over the weekend. That fucker is trying to come out. So it screams out, you're burnt out. Take a break. It's okay. Fuck that. No. Burnt out. You know, when I say it to myself, it just sounds so fucking ridiculous. I was burnt out when I was on my way to work wanting to die. That's burnt out. This right here is grind. And the grind is tough. Hearing myself tell other people that I'm burnt out and I need a break and all of that just sounds ridiculous now that I think about it. It's understandable. It's okay to want that shit. But to say that I'm burnt out when nothing is completed, when the job is not done, is just human. And I have to continue to pray and remind myself that I'm going to say those things. I'm going to say, no, not today. No. There's certain things I'm burnt out from that I don't need to be doing. Yeah. But as for the work, taking care of the kids, rubbing Lucy's back in the evening, going to the gym, making these meetings, no. I need to do that for the rest of my life until, like, I'm in my fucking gurney at the hospital or the hospital bed, and I'm like, fuck, I need to go do that, and everybody in that hospital, including my kids, are like, no, Dad, not today. You can't. That's when the fuck I'm burnt out of this shit. Period. I need to get out of my head. It's as simple as, like, let's do this bad behavior and tell myself, you ain't burnt out. You're just bitching. You're just complaining. That's all it is. You're just whining. What you did is you talked to somebody who's doing something and it sounds like a good idea. So go fucking do something like that. Period. You have the means. You can do it. Your car will make it. It'll make it home too. And then it'll make it to work the next day, and the next day, and the next day. So you got that. You got the means for transportation. There's people out there right now sitting in a tent, and they're like, man, if I could just go somewhere, I would. Because they don't got the fucking means, and they ain't clean. They couldn't make it fucking half a day without having to drive back because they need to pick up. Or the plan is to go out there and pick up. And so forget the hike. Forget the travel, forget it all. You know that. You've lived that. So this whole I'm burnt out thing, it's ridiculous. Stop. Get that shit out of your head, Rodney. It ain't happening. So on a good note, the house is getting better. Need to work on upstairs now. Need to get a new rug. I need to sew that freaking recliner. there's some things I need to stop doing too. You know, people reach out to me. Need to stop. Well, I don't know. I think I'm adjusting it better now. And somebody reached out to me that, you know, they needed help, they said. And it wasn't for money. And then they sent me this video of them. And it's not like sexual or nothing, but like, how fucking old are you? And they told me they're 33, and I'm like, well, where in the... You ain't 33, homie. Stop. But then it helped because they said, have you ever considered investing in gold? It's the first time some shit like that had hit me up where I felt relieved. Thank God. You know, not that I said anything inappropriate or anything, but it's like, man, no. And it was funny because they sent me this video. They asked me if I've ever skateboarded. I said, I haven't skateboarded since I was the person on that video 30 years ago. I said, how old are you? 33. Anyways, it's just all part of the social media thing, I guess. You know, so paranoid, I just didn't even know how any of it worked, and now I'm just, you know, figuring it out to the best of my ability, keeping my integrity while I'm doing it as best as I can. I've got my moments where I slip, but I can look back and say those aren't too bad. Yeah, I'm gonna go get an Airbnb, and then I'm gonna go to some crazy trail, and I'm gonna spend a day hiking that trail by myself with bread and water. The bread is my idea, the water was somebody else's. And I think that would be good for me. It's like a full day workout doing a hike. And now I need to get some fucking shoes. Well, my brain always goes to that place. Ooh, what kind of shoes can we get? It's so funny how I saw it in my mind, how that played out. Some hiking shoes. But you know what? I need some hiking shoes. I'm gonna do this shit. Can't go out there with some Vans. So I'll find a pair of hiking shoes and figure out if those are gonna work. And I'll be cheap when I buy them, but I won't be too cheap. So yeah, everything is coming along, and I'm very, very happy where I'm at right now in my recovery. This is either going to be good or it's going to be bad. I asked for my almond milk, and this is in a box. It's so much better in the fridge. Oh well. For energy, not for taste, right? So, yeah, I'm not burnt out. I need to calm myself out immediately. Stop saying that shit to people. Stop saying I need a fucking vacation. Like less than a year ago, I was in treatment. And yes, in the last 10 years, the only vacations I've taken are 3 treatment centers. But that's my own fault. So I don't need to be bitching about it when things are starting to get good. Right? The work must fucking continue. Period. That's how it goes. The work doesn't stop. The grind doesn't stop. Now that I see results, I quit? Fuck that. No. Let's go see how far this is going to take us. And you're going to spend the rest of your life doing it. Take your breaks. Take your vacations. Go do that thing. But don't make it to where like you don't want to do the next thing because you feel burnt out. This is part of the grind. That's all it needs to be. I got to add this to the grind. So that's it. Yeah, I mean, that's the bottom line. Anyways, Rodney, I love you. It's going to be okay. It's all good. It's a lot of work, but God doesn't give you what you can't handle. So clearly you can handle all this shit. So just keep handling it. Go on to work and kill it. It's gonna be all good. It's gonna be all right. You're gonna make it. You didn't die. It's gonna be okay. All right, man? You got this.